Hey, what's up guys, Malt here, and we're back with some more Konran Zanki GATE01 Prism virus. It's interlude time, which means we are going to go hang out with our friend Yumeki. Unless she doesn't want to hang out with us for some reason. Which I really hope not. I kind of really wish this game had a map. I know that probably would be really hard to implement with everything that they've already done so far with the freaking RPG Maker. But it would be nice. And then the map could tell us where people were standing at the moment. Instead of me having to just kind of guess around. Okay, so there's Takatsugu. Is Yuzuki just in her room or something? Maybe something that simple? Who is it? Yeah, there we go. Hi, Yuzuki. Fujita, you again in my room? Yes, it is I, Fujita. Once again in your room. You seem highly interested in my person. That is correct. Even my parents were entering in my room. What? Even my parents were entering in my room that frequently? Does that mean they weren't? Even my parents weren't in my room that frequently? Should I spend some time with Yuzuki? Yes. Yes. Yuzuki, tell me that what you said before, that you're an astrochemist. Was that true? What? What would be the point of me falsifying my identity? It was a long path to trail, so trust me. It would be futile. This would be futile and seriously fatuous to lie about it. Right. I have no doubt about it. I've been studying engineering science too. I know too well that this is an arduous. Okay, you know what? At this point, I'm pretty sure every time it's arduous, it's supposed to be arduous. Arduous path with very little job prospects. Exactly, but I was determined. Since my youngest age, the atmosphere of laboratories has been always soothing me. It's always been soothing to me. I just really love the scientific environment. A place of knowledge and curiosity. That's why you chose to work in a branch of chemistry? Truthfully, I prefer physics, but I was better at chemistry. But before all, my heart belongs to astronomy. Whatever the path is, as long as it brings me to the study of celestial objects, I'm perfectly fine with it. Ooh, space? What an interesting subject. Too bad that I have very little knowledge about it. And so did I. But to think about it is so awe-inspiring and engrossing that I grew bewitched by the universe and everything that it comprises. Our world is so mundane and restrictive, and I aspire to run away from it. Space is a bit like a boundless escape territory. I don't get it. I mean, you work in the scientific field. You should know how many great mysteries there are on our blue planet too. There are. But firstly, I believe that greater enigmas lie beyond our exosphere, even beyond our solar system. Secondly, the origins of existence cannot be found on our planet. It has to be discovered somewhere else. How's that? Humankind was born on this planet. It's our home. I'm not only talking about us or this kind of existence. It would sound very anthropocentric. True. I actually understood those words. I believe that we're being blinded if we stay here. Or maybe I'm the only one to be blinded. Fujita, are you real? Huh? What? Of course I'm real. Well, I can touch my face, drink my glass of water, and get injured, so I think I am. Are those words coming straight out of your mind, or are they coming from a higher intelligence? You're trying to scare me, Yuzuki. Are you alright? Forgive me. It's just that I need to discover it. Now that my life is standing on a thread, it puts even more pressure upon my shoulders. I cannot die without proving my thesis. What's that thesis about? I don't know if I can openly disclose it to you. Another time might be more valuable for that, but I want to know. Why does it feel like I've had this interlude before? Isn't it feeling kind of familiar to anybody else, or am I just crazy? I feel like I've had this exact same interlude before. Is that supposed to happen? Because remember I left her alone too. Which was a good thing to do. That's a judicious approach. It might be trustworthy enough after all. Perhaps we could settle the modest conversation. Wait, I swear we've had this conversation. I mean, while I was reading through it, I was like, this sounds really familiar. Why does it sound like we haven't gone anywhere with our relationship? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we already had this conversation. I'm kind of disappointed. But I got pause Amity for it. And this time it's not Chloe sitting here. Okay. I'm really confused and very sad that there wasn't a new conversation. My laptop has suddenly started to slow down. I'll probably need your help to fix that. I cannot possibly work on such a slow running device. Okay. Is there only like, are there only like 2 conversations you can have with someone before it starts looping? I'm really confused about that. Anyways, I'll hang out with Chloe or Amane. Dude, if I hang out with Amane again, it's the same conversation. Okay, let's see what happens. She has an opening. Okay, if she for some reason is in the frickin' pool again, I'm going to conclude that this is the exact same interlude as last time, and I should probably not talk to her. Okay, she's not here. Where is she? Alright, let's go see for ourselves if Amane will give us the exact same conversation if we find her. Oh wait, Amane's usually in Takatsugu's room. Wait, Takatsugu was just standing in the hallway this time though, so maybe not. Let me go check the greenhouse real quick. I know I've seen her there once. Alright, well she's definitely not here now. Was she ever here? She wouldn't just be hanging out in the lab, right? This is where I first found Chloe, but she's never come back here again, so... Very interesting. Alright, let's go check out the room anyway then. Maybe he's just in there alone for some reason. Or maybe someone's at the gate? Anybody at the gate at all? Just hanging out? No? Alright, great. Yeah, let's go see if we can find Amane for some reason in Takatsugu's room, even though... Where's Sasahara? Yeah, okay. Where's Amane? Where could Amane be hanging... Oh wait, didn't Amane say he was hanging out with Chloe, actually? Now that I think about it, that's probably would make more sense, because everyone was trying to cheer up Chloe. There she is. Fujita. If you're intending to talk to Chloe, I'm sorry to inform that she has fallen asleep. Well, I can talk to you. You can discuss with me, though. Should I send a time? Yeah. Works out. Say, Amane, I'd like to ask you about something a bit embarrassing. What is it, dear? You can ask. I will not tell it to anybody. Well, I have never taken the time to do beauty care besides cleaning my face with scented soaps. Okay, this is a new conversation. But I thought that, you know... Now it's probably the best time to give it a try at long last. I really believe that you're the best person that can help me in this domain. But how may I assist you with this? I don't know. Give me some advice on how to have silkier hair or have prettier skin like yours. It's so even clean looking and poreless. How do you even do? How you do? How you do? I'm starting to feel a bit jealous. Luck has never been a worry about me, but for now my vision upon everything seems to have changed. First, I have to avow that I use a thin layer of foundation to even out and smooth my skin. Oh, exposed! But it is also the result of an intensive daily skincare and healthy diet. Well, if eating healthily is the main factor for having beautiful skin, then I'm a bit screwed. You do seem very slender for someone who eats unhealthily. Well, I can credit my genes for that. We're a skinny family. With my schedule, I got used to eating meals that are the fastest and easiest to prepare, and somehow I just got used to it. Good grief. Oh, are we really pissed her off now that she's turned on her second face? Good grief, how can you maintain such a lifestyle? Even if I'm not always so good at it, I adore cooking colorful assorted meals. And trust me, my dear, my strict diet is what has allowed me to have fetching features, including a disposable face. Even though... Oh, look, it actually says arduous here instead of arduous. Even if it is a bit arduous not to break this rule sometimes, the conviction is the main foundation for this goal. How can you not crave for fatty food? I couldn't go on with my life without having a fast food at least once a week. I mean, I'm clearly not a big eater, but unhealthy food tends to be tastier. It all comes down to making it into a habit. With my heart condition, I had to avoid consuming greasy foods. And although I have grown healthier, time has made that my body has become unable to process it properly. And I've always desired to be able to eat at a fast food or all-you-can-eat buffet. Oh my, if only I could indulge in foods gushing with oils, fats, and all. But just talking about it seems to be making my stomach all phased up. When described in such an unappealing way, it also makes my stomach all upset. I believe you were able to understand what I meant. I remember that in high school, some of my classmates would often go to the nearest fast food after class time. I've always wished to be able to do that too. In a way, you can still eat fast food, Amane. You simply need to make something healthier out of it and use better ingredients. I have never thought about this. I could make a hamburger and replace the patty with quinoa and use a healthier alternative to the cheese. But that would remove the purpose of tasting greasy food. Who would order a salad in a fast food restaurant? Some people do. They do sell salads? I was completely unaware of that. I said that to emphasize my point. Well, in short, I may just try to cook my own fast food inspired meal tonight. We could even do a special unhealthy feast. Oh no, we don't have a cook anymore. Unhealthy feast? That does not sound appetizing. I know, it kind of sounds appetizing to me. For the major part of the afternoon, Amani and I went to the kitchen to learn some recipes. But none of those seem appealing enough to her. Pause Amity, baby. I feel like Amani and I have grown a little closer. I just don't know why, but I feel granted somehow. Time has gone by rather rapidly. Maybe I should go back to my room. The night was awful and endless. Quite frequently, I would wake up with a needling pain that seemed to originate from the back of my left ear and radiate all around my skull like a shockwave, unfurling on a pool of water. That sounds like where my fucking prism is. Painful pattern kept repeating itself regularly, and every time my heart would start to engage itself in a wild rage, similar to a lion trying to burst out of its cage. I tried to squeeze my eyes shut, as if this would make it go away. At a few occasions, I considered going all the way up to the medical room to find something that would cure the excruciating pain that was storing in my skull. But ironically, this is making me even more tired and less motivated to get out of my bed. It was the first time wishing that the morning would arise soon enough. Sure is a lot of save points suddenly happening all of a sudden now. Day 7. Sore neck, unbalanced head movements, heavy eyelids, and leaden facial muscles. I could feel myself being extremely grumpy that morning. And although my night had been horrendous, I was convinced that my poor mood had a different origin. But in this building of the damned, there was hardly any break to stay put and reflect. Fujita, my friend. It's time to wake up, sleepyhead. Yeah, wake up, sluggy sloth. Such a ruckus right after waking up. Cannot they shut up? Leave me alone. Ah, she's still alive. Everyone's been awake for a while now. It's already past noon. We're already eating lunch. You should really come out now. I've told you to leave me alone, damn it. Ooh, grubby grump. There's no need to be so coarse, Fujita. You've just come to your door because we were worried about your absence. That's not a reason to come and bother me every single morning. Well then. I don't know what's been going on in your head these past few days, but I hope you're doing fine nonetheless. Come on, Takatsugu. Why am I being such an asshole? I feel so upset. I probably shouldn't have turned the cold shoulder at them like that. But it's annoying, right? There's always someone who's coming at my door to wake me up. What if I'm tired after all? What if I want to spend the morning in bed and not confront the situation, huh? But I'm usually an early bird. I'm probably just overthinking. The lack of sleep must be hitting hard on my nerves. I'll apologize later, but not right now. I'm seriously not in the mood to socialize. My headache is a lot less painful, but it's still there. I should probably head out to the medical room. Hope there's no one out. New morning! Alright, so, whoops. Whatever, that was... Okay, I guess I didn't wait long enough. I have not mastered my antisocial skills. Good morning, Fujita. You look fantastic with your hair down. Hanbi, I've told you to leave me alone. I'm not in the mood today. I know, but I also knew that you would come out, and since I'm getting a bit concerned about your well-being, I really wanted to know what the issue was. You used to be such a fidgety, friendly, early riser back then. What has happened to you? Yeah, it's kind of shady. Are you taking drugs? You better not, or we have to confiscate it immediately. Okay, now stop it with the jokes. I really don't have the mind for that. My recent behavior is probably due to my sleep deprivation and worriness about my sister's fate and my own future. Don't start coming up with stupid ideas. I'll probably get better later on, but as for now, leave me alone. Well, it really seems like you don't wish to open up because there's nothing to open up about. And I guess I cannot force you into admitting anything. If you ever feel like talking, I'll be available after my post-lunch nap. Try to be nicer to the others. Oh? Don't go rampage on me, please. Ugh. Everything irritates me today. Even the faces of those who have become my source of comfort in this hell seem to anger me. And today already sounds like the shittiest day of them all. We must go to the mad room. Oh, hi there, Chloe. I knew this was gonna happen. Chloe? So you've come out at long last? Good morning, Fujita. I'm just coming out swiftly. I'm still not feeling great. But I felt the need to what? Let me see that. Oh, a zoom in of this picture. She's so cute with her hair like that. And Uraraka looks way better with whatever the hell is happening with his hair. It looks like he's, you know, doing the cool thing I do with my hair. He's almost as cool as me now. So you've put this photo in the memorial. Wouldn't it be better to keep it for yourself though? I suppose, but I feel like it would be selfish to keep this only photo of Yuto for myself. If this is a memorial, I want everyone else to remember him. We'll all remember the great guy he was. I hope so. Thank you for talking to me, Fujita. Easy conversations. There's probably no use in that thing. All this memorial stuff will probably just vanish with us. After all, we're all going to disappear. There's no way we're ever going to come out of here alive. This memorial thing, it's stupid. Fuck this thing. Dude, what the fuck is wrong with me? Fujita, stop! Pick it up! My head is still hurting. I really need to go find something to fix it. Pick that up, Fujita. Pick it up right now. God damn it, me. Dude. The music just slowed down, I just realized. That's the first thing I realized. The second thing I realized is what the fuck is happening with my relationship bars? I feel like Yuzuki's just went up again. Dude, I don't know what the hell's going on. Maybe the bigger bar is better. Wait, let me check something else. Okay, was that supposed to... Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is all bugged out now. Almost like my fucking brain is going wild right now because my prism's messed up. I'm pretty sure that something of that is happening and that was just a rant. Let's see if this messes up. Or was it always look... Or did it always look like that? I have no idea. Regardless, I'm gonna leave now. Oh no. Loading. Loading. Okay, cool. I'm gonna save because I kind of feel scared that something's gonna crash. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Alright. Now that I've been a complete asshole and destroyed my only memorial with Yoneno's fucking face on it, and I guess Uraraka, let's go upstairs. Oh? You startled me there, Fujita. Not someone again. Are they all doing their best to bother me today? I was heading to my room to get my... I needed the right moment to buzz my ears with your activities, Sasahara. You've been acting rather strangely since yesterday, haven't you? Are you doing fine? Your eyes have a rather odd look. I'm just tired and have a headache, okay? Those endless nights and this goddamn pain in my head are ruining me. I just need to fetch something at the medical room. Now who's gonna disturb me? Okay, where could that be? Good, I found it. Wait! What do you want again? That's not the right medicine you're taking there. That's analgesic? Analgesic? I don't know what the fuck. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Targets the throat. It won't do anything against your headache. And since when do you know this sort of thing? As an herbalist, you're obligated to have the well-developed medical knowledge. This painkiller should be more efficient. I just need to mix it with water and it should start relieving the pain within 30 minutes. Let me do it for you. Here, drink it. You sure? Of course. Why? Nothing. Ew, tastes nasty, like most medicines do. Yeah, I guess. Anyways, thanks for the advice. You're welcome. Ahem, you welcome, Fujita. Ahem, cough. Cough. I'm feeling weird. It's also hard. It's fucking poisoned my ass. Cough. My ears are buzzing and my vision's getting kind of blurry. My body's getting hot too. I'm... Cough, cough. I'm not doing fine at all. Am I gonna faint again? Cough, cough. Someone... I can hardly speak. Help. Something's definitely going on right now, guys. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty sure something's going on right now. Was that a scream just now? Cannot take a nap in this place. Huh? My eyes are all sandy and my head is kind of foggy, but after all, nothing's ever too clear. Inside the head of Hanbi Ibuki. I'm playing as Hanbi? That's unexpected. I just realized the picture here changed to Hanbi. Oh my god, did I just die? Did my character did Fujita just die so I have to play as Hanbi now? So, what was that shriek about? It's still pretty early. I've hardly had the time to take a proper nap. There better not be Takatsugu and Amane making a ruckus again. But this time it sounded quite more distressful. I better go and figure it out, again. Assuming they're all the eldest of a little community is pretty restless. Hanbi fucking Ibuki, baby. What's my relationship with everybody? It actually says Hanbi here. Wow, this doesn't make sense at all. How can it be exactly the same? Who knows? Well, I better save. Again. It's Hanbi time. It's kind of cool. I like suddenly being a different character. Why do I have such a fancy ass chair though? Alright, how do I leave? Oh yes, the leave button. Hanbi! It's horrifying. Something dreadful has happened. Amane seems very agitated. She's curling her fingers in a painful looking manner and I can hear her breathing rattling. Her breath rattling from deep down her chest. What could have frightened her that much? What's wrong, Amane? Tell me. Look! Right here! All the evidence seems to point out that something appalling had taken place, and like always, I was prepared to face it with a steadfast valor. But I'm just a man. I also have my weaknesses, and even my brave spirit has its limits. My body is flesh that can be torn apart, and my mind is a fragile element that can be shattered. I cannot remember what I was precisely expecting at that moment, but from what I can recollect, I was clearly not expecting this to happen. Is she actually dead? Did she get randomly mind-hacked early? Fujita. Fujita. Holy shit, why? Yuzuki? Yuzuki, can you stop standing on her hair? That's not very respectful, okay? As I crouched down to rest Fujita's limp body in my arms, I figured out what the situation was about. I was all too familiar with it. Fujita, this poor girl, I could not look at her washed-out face that seemed frozen in pain. And regardless of the lingering threat that was irredeemably taunting us, I never envisaged that this would happen to her. It had been such a long time since I last had to bear such a heart-wrenching feeling. I felt like I had lost a piece of my heart. Fujita, please! We have to do something! But what? There's no miracle spell or wondrous machine to undo this. Machine. The Atomed bed! Which is for some reason not spelt the same way this time around. I need to carry her over there. Hanbi, where are you going with her? God, I just fucking speed ran over here. Finally, something happening with this room. How does this machine function? Hanbi? This has to work, but I don't even know how to switch it on. Hanbi, it's useless to punch it. Why does it not work? Or Fujita. I'm sorry, Hanbi. I don't know what you're planning to do, but there's nothing more we can do. The machine isn't even intended for that kind of purpose. What could have happened to her? I don't know, but she has been coughing up blood, most likely due to internal bleeding. Do you believe that this may not be from natural causes? Do you mean that it would be a murder? Sasahara, what the fuck did you just do to me? Or her. I guess it's not me anymore. But who would resort to such an appalling act? I was mostly thinking about suicide. Fujita was behaving in a weird fashion lately. Who knows what was going through her head? But Amane is right. It is a murder. And I did it. What? Excuse me? Is this Sasahara? You were joking, right? You do know that isn't the time for that. I'm not kidding. But why? Why would you do that? Answer me. Why would you kill Fujita? Hey, let go of me. I've asked you a question. What did you do to Fujita? I've poisoned her. But Why would you do that? You don't understand. She was going to die either way. I tried to save us. What are you talking about, Sasahara? It's not making any sense. You should figure it out. You're a detective after all. How mediocre are you? Her sudden shift of behavior, the weird look in her eyes. Why aren't you able to assimilate to the past events? How haven't you been able to see it? Yone's picture in the parlor. Her eyes had that weird look too, and so did Uraraka's eyes. Needless to mention their sudden change of behavior. Why don't you understand it? Do you mean that? Yes, I finally figured it out. These are the symptoms of the mind hack. Fujita was getting mind hacked. But how? It's not even the mind hacking day. Is he lying? Is he trying to confuse us? No. His eyes, I can read in them. He's not trying to deceive us. He's genuinely trying to explain his motive to us. But this does not justify your felony. Hear me out first before interrupting me again. It's Dokuroku. It's not just his fanciful creature, it's also the personification of the mind hack virus. What we see in the TVs or in real life, it's a fancy representation of it, but in truth, Dokuroku is the mind hack virus. When someone gets mind hacked, Dokuroku is the one that forcefully intrudes their prisms. But here's the catch. When a person dies, the prism goes into a protective mode and blocks off any possible input and output. By killing someone who's hosting the virus, their prism will lock down and unintentionally trap inside its system.
Why?
I found how to thwart the game. Kill the person who gets mind hacked so their prism shuts down and traps Dokuroku inside of it. And how are you able to come to this conclusion? It's not a regular way to perceive things and think through it. I've retrieved some memories from the past few nights. Not many, but these just may be enough to trap the virus and save us. Those are not some simple memories. They've just figured out things only the mastermind would probably know about. Hey, don't start implying that I'm the mastermind. I just have some knowledge that none of you could have. So don't start disregarding the fact that I've ridden ourselves of Dokuroku and the mind hack threat. You thought so? What a dumb blockhead. No, that's impossible. Oh, that a ghost look on your face, Asahara Mokichi. You've recollected some memories, haven't you? And even with such tools in your pocket, you've decided to turn your back at both sides. What a two-sided traitor. Sahara, what does this all mean? And why is Dokuroku still here? I thought it was supposed to be trapped in Fujita's prism. But it should be. It should be trapped. It's a rich move indeed. It was fairly close for me, but you screwed up once again. And the truth is, Sasahara is hiding many little dirty secrets, among which the fact that he isn't the owner of the unlocking memory. Sasahara, what does this all mean? I'm sorry. I was truly one of yours at first, but my mind is filled with blank space, and ever since then a few memories have resurfaced. But something has changed in me. I'm so ashamed of my past self, and I'm really standing on your side now. I'm not entirely sure what you're saying, Sasahara, but what's the purpose of your presence here? What did you do in the past? Who is the mastermind? I'm not sure either. It's also still blurry, but... Oh, but don't think I'd let you speak out. I can now freely get rid of you. Wait, you can't do that. You... Shit's getting real right now, guys. Oh no, not again. It's awful. Another fallen comrade. But was he even one to begin with? Whoever didn't get the memo will have to go through the same fate if they try to mess around with me. Don't ever attempt to pursue his method to get me locked in a prism. What Sasahara said, was it true? Yes, I, Dokuroku, the great cubic host, am also the mind hack virus. Not that. That Fujita was getting mind hacked. Oh, that? Yes, indeed. How's that possible? The mind hack already took place yesterday. How can it be renewed today, too? I think I know why. Yesterday night when I went to bed and checked out my VIP, I noticed that it had disappeared. I thought I'd mislaid it, but now I wonder if I've stolen it. Why, yes, hoodie boy, I've appropriated the VIP. Give it back. You've stolen it from me. It was mine. We didn't steal anything from you, considering that as the property of Colossal Tech. Isn't it true, you little experimental technology thief? Now that we have it, in addition to the mind hack, hacking into your mind and discovering who carries unlocking memory will become a piece of cake. I'm convinced that the BMS will make it itself pretty helpful, but now, since we're ahead of the schedule, and Sasahara has screwed up everything, the next mind hack will start this afternoon! So on this sweet note, see you... Wait a minute. You owe us some explanations, like who is Sasahara exactly? And how were you able to conclude that he didn't have the unlocking memory? Well, Sasahara Mokichi was a special case. He sure came in handy for us at some point. By us, you mean Jackra, don't you? Hanbi, what are you doing? Jackra, huh? So, you know this name, which means you're finally openly admitting all the rules that you've broken? I really wasn't expecting you to avow so soon. What do you mean? So you were aware about it? You two brain cell scumbags, of course I was. I have a free access to your Prism's heart rate meters. I knew when you were plotting some shady schemes or breaking the rules. Your increasing heart rate was openly reflecting your nervousness. There's only one of you who seems skilled enough to keep her composure, and it's that astro-crazy nut girl, Yuzuki. I do not allow you to refer to me with such a slanderous title. The heart rate meter, how could I not remember about this function? I'm the disgrace of my profession. I know everything. From your adventure in Kanakogi's room to lie about the so-called incident with the broken TV. I know everything. But it was inevitable at some point that you would start scheming and remembering things. Why'd you throw out such punishments if you don't apply them? Why haven't you done anything against us? Because torturing you is an extremely pleasurable source of entertainment. And against all my expectations, simulating your mind allows you to reactivate some dormant memories during slumber. So I asked myself, why not allow them to boost their brains so they can remember a few things and make my work less arduous? In either ways, there's not much else you can do. There's no way for you to communicate with the outside world or to escape the Tetra facility. You're at my mercy. All I had to do was keep you docile enough so you don't start killing each other off and find incriminating clues. How despicable of you to be toying around with us. If punishment isn't an obligation for you, then why did you sentence Kanakogi and Sasahara to death? Like I mentioned earlier, Sasahara's a special case. The truth is, Sasahara Mokichi used to be a member of Jack Raw. He was chosen to infiltrate your group and gather up some information about you and your shady activities. And then he really was a traitor then. Initially, he was only a traitor to your group until that he ultimately changed sides at least. But why was he trapped here with us then? Why was he amnesiac? I need to ask it as many questions as possible before he decides to take the run. Like I said multiple times, I ain't the one who occasioned your amnesia, and I cannot even know who did it or why they did it. All I'm sure about is that Sasahara lost his memory at the same time you've all lost yours. And that he had potentially some useful information to pass on to Jack Raw. That's the reason why we got him here too. We had to hack into his memory and his prism in order to retrieve those said informations. However, since he started recollecting some compromising memories and seemingly turned his back at Jack Raw, I had to stop him. That's okay one way or another. Now that we have the VIP, we can also probe the deceased prisms. Curious how it started using the pronouns we and us. How big is this organization? So basically, you've placed Sasahara's life on the line, not because he was eventually the owner of the unlocking memory, but because you assumed he had some information that could ultimately be nothing more than some insignificant trivia. Exactly. Murdering one of yours for this kind of motive, you're absolutely foul-minded. For all I know, he chose not to be one of us anymore. Now I believe that I've answered all your questions. Not really, considering how many more of them are left. And you haven't raised Kanakogi's case. Was he a traitor too? Blah, blah, blah. Always asking tons of questions. I'm not some middle school teacher. I ain't here for that kind of thing. Don't dodge the question. I forbid you to leave without fully answering me to my initial question first. You forbid me to leave, you say? Watch me go then. Damn it! Like always, we hardly get any consistent answer. We still don't know the identity of the mastermind, and Sasahara was probably our only bet to get this information. Pardon me for interrupting you, but I need to leave the room. My heart feels sick and I need to put my hand on my medications. It is odd though. Everything's odd. There's not a single normal thing in this damn place. You're right. However, I meant it in a different way. I'm still pondering the imbalance between Sasahara and Kanakogi's death. Its ambiguosity strikes a nose in the middle of a face. Strikes like a nose in the middle of a face, and the fact that Dokoroku doesn't want to address it is intriguing. I mean, they both died for breaking the rules, so why is Kanakogi's treatment a lot more violent? Treatment with an E. Ever since his head was blown off, I knew something strange was lying behind this killing method. Head blown off. There really is an indelicate way to put it. Do you think what I think? I don't wish to put any personal opinion so early. It's still so confusing to share a coherent output on the matter. Hanbi, there's an easy conclusion we can jump onto. And to that statement, I strongly disagree. That is not the right way to proceed, and you know it. By cramming our research, we might just end up butchering all of our work. We need to proceed at a gingerly pace. And frankly, I'm not really sure what we should do next. Hanbi. It's alright, don't mind me. But now, if you may excuse me... Even I am starting to believe that there might be nothing but an endless pit sitting at the end of the road. Bro! What is happening? Okay, so now we're getting fucking expedited. All the murders are expedited. Things are fucking happening all of a sudden. Everyone's dead. My own character's dead. I am now Hanbi. I don't know how to feel about that. What is happening? I have no idea what to expect next. Now everything is completely gone off the charts. And I fucking love it. That's awesome. I have so many questions. My recording session for this game is done right now, but I want to keep playing, but I don't have time to. I gotta wait until my next recording session. I'm fucking excited. Well, I hope you guys are excited as well. Because holy shit. Things are starting to like fucking deliver right now in terms of complete fucking intrigue. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys like this video, please leave a like down below. It helps me a lot. Subscribe to me if you haven't. I try to do daily uploads and a few bonus videos along the way. And as always, I hope you guys all have a great day. And I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya!